Oh, I be true. Kooples, don't egg him on like that. All right. This is round 3 of the vintage preliminary, playing Esper Pio. Reverse I be true. Let's begin. That's an interesting hand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully we don't have to PO, so the next turn we could play Brainstorm with a fetch land, but I'm just gonna lead off with Mox, Time Vault, and Opal. I typically play around Spheres and Lavinias over everything. I will play around Wasteland by searching for Island. The only thing that playing the Opal doesn't play around is like Shattering Spree and Mindbreak Trap. And Dak, I guess. But this also lets me hold up blue for Brainstorm if I really wanted to. I be true. I'm not 100% sure what they're going to be on. I guess I can let them see that I have Forcible Brainstorm. I be true has played Pio in the past. Typically a blue decks. That's a Magic the Gathering card, is it not? I feel like my play is just Misty Rainforest, go. And then we work from there. I don't really want to do anything into open blue source. I don't think I want to cast... Well, there's no Pyroblast right now. And if I got Flusterstormed, I could pay for it. Unless I got, like, back-to-backed. But I would not force a force here. I probably would just cast Brainstorm at end of turn. I think I'm just going to cast this Ancestral now. They know my whole hand, and we know none of their cards. Okay, that resolved. I might just cast this Brainstorm now, then. Alright, so I'm going to put this Citadel back in my deck. And I'm going to put Probe on top. And I'm okay with drawing Probe. No, I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put Probe back on top. And I'm okay with drawing Probe, but we'll fetch at the end, beginning. Is this just going to be Lavinia? Of course it's just Lavinia. So that's why our Ancestral resolved. We have a Teferi, but we don't have the lands to cast Teferi. So I think I made a mistake, and I was supposed to put the top back on top so that I could force pitch Probe instead of force pitch Pio. Because I think that this is going to get a Force of Will, and then I'm going to have to live with what cards I have. I can't cast Repeal or Teferi until I find another land. I think I'm just going to pitch this to Pio, though. Okay, so that did meet another force. So we are going to fetch away our top cards for sure. We're really looking for land here. I'm just going to grab that Tundra. We missed on land. So hopefully we can top and find some action. Magic Online. Magic Online. So we can repeal our own top. That'll help us dig a little bit. That at least clears off some of our cards. We cannot repeal the Lavinia log. Please read the cards. Mentor, huh? All we really need to do is find a Voltaic key. So I'm gonna hard cast this probe just to see if there's a Force of Will. There's a Force of Will and a Time Walk? Alright, we found the island. No reason to draw it now. I can bounce their pearl to draw it now if I wanted to. Doesn't really do very much for us. So we take a bit. They drew a crypt? Is this just PO then? They just win, right? Hard cast dig through time and kill us. 2, 4, 6 plus 3. Man, that's an unfortunate game. Fucking the one of Lavinia every goddamn time. I guess I can repeal a monk. They have to not draw a spell off their dig through time, but they could have just forced it and won. Alright, still dead. Ah, the one of Lavinia every time, chat. Alright, so Caracas comes in, but Island comes out. Flusterstorms come in. Balance on the play, I typically think is okay. I still want Citadel. I also have a Karn where they don't have a Karn. I actually don't really want very many repeals. I actually think repeal's pretty bad typically. Doesn't really have very many good targets. It's just the Lavinia. But we can play Caracas and Balance, which are better answers than repeal. Obviously, repeal wasn't castable there. Lavinia is not good unless you can cast it. It's very hard to cast it before it matters. Unfortunately, like, Lavinia that game would not have beat us if we hadn't bricked 6, 7 cards deep with our top looking for a land so we could play Teferi. Like, we had 3 answers to Lavinia in our hand, but we could not find a third land. So it's just unfortunate. A little unlucky. Yeah, we had 3 answers log. It's okay if one of them gets forced. Alright. Ooh. We have a lot of things here. We have a bunch of must counter threats. I don't even know if Lavinia is the best card for this log. Lavinia's nice, but Karn's way better than Lavinia. We also have, like, Vamp Vault Key as well. Mostly just because I have a Karn, and there's like no people playing Collector Oof. Those are the two main reasons. So there's no spell. Wait, so actually, yeah, we just put a key on top, and then we play Lavinia, and we kill them. Key. Land. Tundra. Lavinia. They have to have 2 Force of Wills or a Mental Misstep. Alright. And then we can kill off our own Crip with Karn. But not until we find a mana. There it is. I didn't really want to show Karn, but they follow my Twitter, so it's fine. I think they know what we're on. Alright. So, that's one way to win the PO mirror. So now we need to rethink, do we still want balance on the draw? Or would we rather just have a repeal to answer Lavinia? I really, really like Karn in this PO deck. I'm very, very impressed by it. So the idea is the problem with balance on the draw is if you're answering Lavinia, they've already played their Moxen out, whereas you haven't played your Moxen out, and so not only are you going to lose all the cards in your hand, balance is good against Eldrazi and Hate Bears. That in the second mode, balance is good is when you're on the play as PO, play multiple Moxen and Mind Twist their hand. Obviously not Mind Twist because it's not random, but you get rid of their whole hand, kind of. That's the other way it's good. And so we, on the draw against Lavinia, can get all of our Moxen locked out, and then to kill Lavinia, we have to lose our Moxen in our hand. I think I'm going to keep balance over repeal, though. It's also an answer to Mentor, which is kind of interesting. No, I've tried Mind Twist many, many times. It's only okay. This hand's fantastic. If we don't die, I'm all about this hand. I played one Mind Twist in PO before. It's been okay, but it's not great. And it's top. Okay. Opponents mulled a 6 to do this. They kind of need a Force of Will. Uh-oh. They hit an Opal. They can have Pyroblast now. We might just start with Narset. We're still going to be able to tinker on turn 2. Narset stops basically everything they do. Besides, even Tinker, it stops the top. Oh, we're jamming, but we're not jamming Tinker, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we're jamming Narset. The real problem with Tinker in this situation is that if we hit a land on top, we cannot finish comboing. But if we wait till the second turn, we have 3 mana on the second turn, and we can still Tinker with leaving a land drop to use. So there's really no reason here where you wouldn't just go Jet, Mana Vault, Academy, Narset. Obviously, drawing the Narset changed a lot of things, but we can still Tinker if we hit an Opal off of our Narset as well. And now we're not... Now we didn't lose a Moxen. Everything's really good here. Yeah. Jamming Tinker is the wrong line. If we didn't have an Academy, I would probably jam Tinker. We're gonna lose the Flusterstorm no matter what we do, probably. I don't think casting PO for 2 is ever right there. Because you can't replay a blue spell after. If we had the ability to, like, have an Opal, then I would think you would want a PO for, I think you'd want a PO. Opponent has 2 cards left in hand. That's fair. I am all about jamming Tinker. Is this 5 mana? They have Hardcast Force held up? That is so unfortunate. Oh, now we can PO. Now we have 2, 3, 4, extra 2. I can Tinker after PO too. Yeah, this is really good. Oh. Now they don't have enough to hardcast Force. They need to have Fluster or Pyroblast. They can also have Mindbreak Trap, so they found Pyroblast. Or no, their last card was Pyroblast. So unfortunately, I can't do I can't not play a land, but it's okay. Typically they don't keep that in, but yeah. Of course. This card is... This happens so much in my my 13 land deck. Every time. Sure hope we don't die, chat. I have enough to replay this Citadel, so it's okay. I have just enough black mana. They just bounce Citadel. Man. Into Ponder. Please don't be like into Time Walk, into PO. I would lose it. Into Ancestral? I'm just way too unlucky to play Vintage. I have to use a land drop, and my opponent has to not have Force of Will, and they haven't used a single Force of Will. Or Pyroblast. Or Time Walk. Oh my god. I can't believe this just happened. This can't get flustered at the very least. No! This game is awful. They have Fluster Force. No! That's not how this works, Log. We played perfectly. We just got wrecked. I think we played so well. We played around everything, everything worked out, and then we just lost anyways because we hit the fucking card. I think leading with Pio is better than leading with Tinker. I could be wrong. I guess technically I could be wrong, and maybe we're supposed to lead with Tinker and go for a 2-card Pio. That doesn't make any sense to me though. Unreal. I think we played better than fine. I really honestly think we played great. It's never gonna work. We're gonna die way before then. Opponent has a top and an activation and it's a fairy. Like, they're just gonna find something that kills us and we're going to die. They're probably gonna, like, find a Pio and kill us more than likely. I literally shot called every spell that they had and played around them all, and we just didn't have enough. We just hit we just hit the what's it called? Hit the land off the top on our Bola Citadel. You gotta roll with the punches. We have a lot of good draws. It's just it's likely they're gonna kill us or they won't resolve. Like, opponent's not gonna keep cards that don't do anything. At least we can't get PO'd this turn. They're out of mana. Are they gonna tinker for Citadel though? They can do that. No, they have dig through time. Alright, so if opponent doesn't find force blue card here, and we find Vault, we win. If we find Yawgmoth's Will, that would do it. If we find Karn, it's okay. We have a bunch of hits here. We have a bunch of hits here. We're gonna draw land. Let's, if you want to be real, we're gonna draw land. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Oh, they Teferied to get a blue source? To spin again? To go 1 card deeper? Interesting. So they can hold open Pyro or Fluster? Just fuck off with that shit, dude. Fuck off. How can we just draw nothing? And now we're dead to Pio. Just so fucked. Is this the last match? Can we go to the next round? No, not even close? Jeez. All right. Brutal. See if we can get a league match before the round ends.